I be drunk?
So tonight, the...
To scale, of course.
Yes. Not touche. To scale.
That's right.
Oh my God, could you imagine? You could fit into this. We could fit small children into this.
What now?
We could, it's true. Welcome to the gathering point. We got Gus on the Gus stop. We got Poe attentively watching. He's wondering what the heck Jake is doing, as are all of you. So we're going to tell you about what this is, but I think we should get started with some other things first. Poe, is that true?
Oh,
Did he
Poe.
draw it? All right.
Well, that's the start of something. You guys know probably what the deal is with that, what we do here at the Glass Academy. But what's up, Jason? Everybody, Jason's doing good. We're at the Glass Academy, as Mom mentioned. We got some balloons and Gus in the background, still reminiscent of our 100th show. We did have a sneak peek kind of discussion show in between our last show. But here we are again. This is show number 101. We got Kaylee standing by. Typically we'd have the Will It Burn going on, and we decided not to do the Will It Burn today. We honestly just couldn't come up with something to burn. And we don't want to burn plastics. We don't want to burn brand new good food. So we're still thinking up that, thinking how we could maybe get some sort of competitive edge to the starts of our shows in the near future.
We got
Stay
some
tuned
really
for that.
good requests in the past, but we just have so many details to set up that we need to prep better.
That's right. Look at the sun shining in the background, guys. It's thanks to our brand new skylights up here, looking real fresh.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing to blow glass in sunlight, guys, and
Yay!
it's pretty darn nice. Sometimes the sun will hit the tools right here, and you'll get warm
Jason, you can
tools.
start.
But we got Jason going to pick up some color. Mom's getting started with the warmer upper here. And I think she's going for a third, maybe second coat of the hyacinth purple. And those are kind of chunky bits of purple there, so it's going to have a little bit of color action to it. And I'm really loving this foot proper upper that these guys set up for the mic person here. Make sure the mic person's nice and comfortable when we're
It's for us
viewing.
short people wearing duck shoes.
Oh, the duck shoe action. And look at the Dickies too, rocking the overalls. So Mom just puffed an air bubble into that piece of glass. She's got it nice and hot, and she's gonna let it expand here. You can see that it's bright reddish right now, but that's truly just the heat of the glass. You guys are seeing the color of temperature. You saw it expand there. She got that bubble in there, but really what this block is for here is these two optic molds, and these are custom-made molds that we had made for a couple of our different products, and she's going to show you guys how this works here with a little bit of warmer upper Discello
Which one do I want?
action.
We're gonna go here.
So she's blowing into the pipe right now. You see it expanding. She's pushing down, and it was squeezing out the sides of those ribs. So take a look now. You can see that optic texture on there with a little bit of purple shining through. It's looking beautiful.
I'm gonna, do it to a point one time.
I'm gonna grab my Facebook phone right here, you guys.
And then I will take it.
We've got YouTube and Facebook lined up so I can see what you guys are talking about. But Trudy, thank you guys. William's never seen a purple carrot in real life.
One of my favorite ones. So that was the question. All right, hold your back end
Well, here we go. Look at this. So this is bar color, super dense color, and Mom is going for a really thin, really fast spiral application. You can see the color of that bit changing as she applies it to the piece. Throws it off with just enough heat that it just pulls off. She doesn't actually have to cut it. But what is happening, Carrie, Tanya, Patty, Linda back in the house, Pat's in the house, Dina, Donna, a lot of familiar names, you guys. We're really getting to know you guys pretty darn well via Facebook and YouTube. And take a look at that. Ooh.
Can you tell what happened?
She went for the dots, guys. So she put that on super thin. And you got a mic too, you're right. You can talk about it.
Okay, so how many people saw the Facebook video that we posted from Chihuly Studios? If you saw that video, give a thumbs up. We're going to be making some discellos. I wanted to talk about that. We've seen some on our walls. I just turned the gallery lights off because we're all over here. And I also brought one on the table and the hanging device.
Yeah, so Mom's talking about discellos, and when I get a second here, I'll show you guys what that means. But she's working with Jason here to start to expand the shape of this piece. She's got her color application. You can hear the ribs on that tool there, and Jason is blowing air into this while she shapes it. In a minute, we're eventually going to get to the point where it's going to look a little something like this guy. And this is a Glass Academy discello. We've got a beautiful connection here on the back with some hardware that really holds it strongly to the wall. But this is one of the discellos that we've done previously. It's a beautiful piece. Obviously looks incredible with light. And that's what Mom's going to be going with here. And she was mentioning she posted a video on Facebook, on our Facebook page, about Chihuly. And I think a lot of you guys, if anyone knows anything about glass, they've heard the name Chihuly. And he's a very big inspiration to a lot of glass blowers, not only his work, but his business model. And so Mom could maybe talk about that. What?
You're looking so serious today.
Looking serious?
Yeah. So check it out. It's purple and orange. No, it's actually purple and green.
Little green action. Ooh, beautiful Maurice on the back. Well presented, well applied. I like it, I like it.
Thank you. Is that like scoring 2 points in a basketball game?
That's like 4 points. Gareth watching from England. I love it. We do actually have a custom order from England. I'm not going to spill the beans just yet here, but we're going to be getting to that, and we will go over the board and our featured product table after the warmer up here, guys. We have some brand new products. We've got some surprises, something cool coming up here, and we're pretty excited about today's show.
I'll tell you, after last week was pretty intense. It was like, and then having Friday off, I have to get my head in the game. Why do we do this again?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Jason's bringing a punny.
Chris Nordine in the house.
Oh, shut up.
Donna's watching. Linda knows about the discello action. I saw Sharon watching there.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with these. So we're working on our color palette. We're gonna be adding some sweet new colors. And then these will have, like, they can be sold in groups or smaller ones. Thank you.
All right.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
right.
know. I gotta see it.
John, you got it, folks. This is the first episode with our new name, The Gathering Point. And we're not going to have necessarily, we will have themes, but as we write up the board, which we're going to go over in a second tonight, they're not going to be named certain themes each night. Every show is going to be The Gathering Point with the Glass Academy, and we're going to have different products for you every night. We're going to be switching things up. Tonight we got some spring action coming in, and a little bit of a new product that we designed just yesterday. A variation to one of our products we already carry.
One more open.
We are excited about this, folks. Pretty excited.
Oh yeah, you can move that.
Amanda got her mystery glass in the mail. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's still some bags here, so check your emails. We've got quite a few bags from last Tuesday.
Well, I know you guys purchased a lot of mystery items. I'd love to see who purchased mystery items out there in the chat, but this is still the remaining boxes or bags of giveaways that we did. I'm not going to show you the featured product table just yet. But we've got a lot of giveaways still here, whether they're for pickup or they're for shipping. A lot of them are for pickup, but
notice the shape.
Notice the shape, you guys. Something is going down.
Yeah, Kaylee, if you want to come over here.
I think Kaylee is getting ready for the Instagram for this move.
You're fine. Okay.
And here we go, you guys. So Mom is heating it up. I'm going to set this down so I can get right in here and get a beautiful view of this right meow.
So I'm going to talk about this when I have the mic and the camera in between.
You do have the mic.
I know, but in between, we're going to talk about...
Look at her spinning that out. Super hot, using centripetal force to spin that incredibly fast.
And my point of putting it in the mold, and these are molds that we made,
I don't know what's going on here.
Those scallop edges. So, voila.
Look
We're
at
not
that.
going to stamp this. We got to think about how we'll do these in the future. Yeah. The reason we can't stamp them, we can torch it, is because the hanging mechanism goes on that. So we're going to have to give some thought to that. Where are we going?
Going into number 4.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, Jason takes it away. He's gonna slide it in there real gentle. Very soon, you guys who watched Joe Smith during our 100th show playing some live music for us, very soon we're gonna be having our annealer theme song playing as we walk our products over to the annealer.
So this is the color on the outside. One thing I wanted to talk about with is design. In a transparent color, you can see that trail on both sides, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
If we did a solid opaque color, the color would only be on the back side. So I want to encourage, maybe not all of you are on our Facebook page, but go back and watch that video with Chihuly. One of the things I thought was really neat, that's behind the scenes you don't always see, he had a table, 50 of those giant bowls out. And he's walking through and he's like, I like the green on this one. So he even does a million color samples before he finds that perfect color to make the installation that he wants to make. So this was one earlier that I was working on. It was just a warm-up piece. I didn't save it because I wanted to show the color on the show. So there is, like these shows, we make it look pretty easy. We think we know what we're doing. We get up here and we're like, hey, this, that, and the other. But there's a lot of stuff that happens that we do behind the scenes.
All right. So you want to take the camera? I'll explain the board to him.
We can.
What's happening, everybody? Beautiful day for some glass blowing here on a Tuesday night at the Gathering Point.
Yeah, I think we were 68 degrees. You guys want to share what your temperature was where you were?
Check out the door back there. Obviously, Poe's enjoying that weather a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But the door is wide open and we're enjoying it a lot. So we have the Gathering Point Show 101 here tonight, folks. We have 3 custom orders to start our brand new style of show process. We got the warmer-upper done. We've got custom waffles.
We're cooking food tonight?
That's right, folks. No. But I'm going to show you guys that order form. I'm going to explain who that's for in just a second here. We also have a custom piece for Tanya. We've got another artist choice, and I'm going to be making this one. I'm going to be making it, Jason and I did a lot of thinking during the day today while we were working on some of our new products that you guys are going to see in a second. And I want to incorporate both of those new products into her piece, and that means she'll not have any doubles, and it'll be a beautiful piece for her. I'm really excited about that.
She's like keeping us on our toes.
Oh yeah. And then we've got a custom birthday mug. This is for Katrina. I don't think it's necessarily her birthday mug, but it does land on her birthday day, and she is buying it with some birthday money, I believe. So Katrina, we've got, she sent, this is a second order, a third of hers. Maybe more, I'm not sure, but I know I wrote up a custom mug for her about a month ago, and it turned out awesome.
Did you say she was in England?
And do another one. Nope, that is what's up with the custom waffles.
All right.
But let's take maybe a look at our featured product table.
Heck yeah.
As things normally go, guys, these are going to be live at 6:30, but we have some fish for you tonight. We also have some carrots. And how about just a wide shot of the whole table so they can see this beautiful display?
Oh, and look, it's 6:15.
It's 6:15, so we got 15 minutes.
The clock's back there.
But what's happening, you guys, is we have all the prototypes of carrots that we've done for our brand new carrot products. And we started prototyping those last year. We started with a few more styles here this year. And so these are all going to be individual, one-of-a-kind pieces available for sale, except for the ones Mom's on right now. So those 3 are, I guess we can talk about those, are the first of the completed design of carrot that we want to show you guys. And these guys are, if I can yank this guy off,
I just have to tell you how
cute.
excited Jake was yesterday when he was making it. Wait until you see him. It will be like a bunch of carrots hanging. You can flip it over so it's like right side up. That's the mini carrot. But on the bottom, it has what?
Carrot lines in it, and it's got a loop right on the bottom, you guys. So you can hang these in your window. We're going to set you up after this show as we get the carrot process figured out with a 3 carrot package. But there we have a purple, a red, and an orange carrot. So again, these are all individual for you tonight.
And what do you do with these carrots? They just hang out. They're, you know, they're decorative. They can be on your windowsill. You could tie it up to hang in your kitchen. I think that would be phenomenal, hanging just from the greens there in your kitchen. Super fun.
We also donate back with these carrots and the fish, and I'm going to let Mom take a moment later in the show to go over all that information, but both of these products are going to be donation products for you guys. Should we reveal number 14 now, probably before we get started with the custom orders?
What's behind curtain number 14?
You guys, this is pretty
Dun, dun,
exciting.
dun.
Jason and I were crushing it in the shop. I think it was 2 days ago, and we wanted to add something more to
Jason's
the
pretty
fish
excited
table.
Too.
And this thing is pretty cute, so get a good look at this as I open up these doors here.
Da, 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 da.
Oh!
Oh, who's there?
What's that, little buddy?
Oh,
Come
it is
on
Lex.
out. Oh, baby. Look at this, folks. The first of its kind, a Glass Academy puffer fish. And he's looking you in the soul. He's really asking for a little smooch. Watch out now, folks. But he's got some sweet eyes, you guys. As you know, all the fish and all the slugs we make, the eyes are different. Each one has their own eyes, just like human beings do. He's got the pineapple, we got gold accessories, that white belly, and some sweet hands holding him up. And he is a cutie, you guys. So just like we did with the, watch this move. Thank you, Christina.
I know, it's just like a food show.
Setting us up, awesome.
Number
Throwing it
14
around.
going flying.
Thank you,
But
Jason.
tonight the pieces, don't you love the dried lemons and the ice? This is fish number 12, one of a kind. And I will talk about where the donations are headed.
Yeah, and so just like we did with the fish show in the original time, we spoke about it today, and we like to drop the price down on the reveal of a new product, guys. So those guys are on sale. You'll see them at $6.30 on the website.
All right. Back over here, because of the birthday, we did the celebration here. Okay, tonight's question. What type of carrot do you like best and why? They can be our carrots, they can be your carrots. Doesn't really matter to us. Our point was to get you talking about carrots. And you send your answer to enews@glassacademy.com.
So for our first custom order, going to England, we've got another birthday situation for one of 2 of 3 orders tonight. This one is going to Emma, you guys, and this is a gift from her daughters, Sophie and Haley. And Haley sent me emails and completely designed off of one of the products we already have, our waffle glasses. We're gonna add a foot to it. We're gonna change up the color, have a gradient of purple on the bottom, dark purple, up to a light purple, and then we're gonna have a gold iridescent lip wrap on it. And she ordered a set of 2, and like we do with custom orders when we have multiples, we'll do one before or after the show and finish off the order, and we'll do one on the show so you guys can see that process, and we'll make the rest to match. So we made that one right before the show, so we've got our sizes lined up correct, and we're gonna get that started right meow.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, welcome everyone. Where are you from? Tell us where you're from. I noticed Chris Nordine is watching about 50 times, so I'm guessing he's hitting his little button there a bunch. We got it. He is live in California. He's out of town at the moment. I see Suzanne in the house and Sue Schmidt. Glad you guys are joining us tonight. I know some of you are joining us on YouTube, so we don't see your comments, but that's okay. enews@Glass Academy is how you get a hold of us if you want to tell us something exciting. There is a blob of glass, and Jake just said it has a lot of gunk in it. And you know why that is? Because the pipe warmer, which is this unit over there, is super hot. If you gather the glass with a really hot pipe, you get a lot of gunk in it. And so you gotta chill the end of the pipe slightly, not too hot. There's all this balance. So Jake got it started, didn't like how it was looking. It would have had a lot of air bubbles in the piece. So he took another gather. Back over, this is, it's so hard not to sound like a sporting event. Back over on the main field, we've got Jake with the gather. Dipping into the color, it is perps.
And I'm doing a gradient, so I'm really focusing the way that I apply this color on here. I'm gonna do one really light layer going up the glass, just like that. And then I'm gonna heat it up and I'm gonna do 3 or 4 extra additional layers of color on the very tip of the piece. And if anybody is new watching the show out there, you guys will see how I'm actually making this piece upside down. So where I'm applying color to right now is gonna be the very bottom of this waffle glass.
All right, so how many people are new? This is the Glass Academy. You can see some signage up there. This is our 101st show. And we do live demonstrations. We call it the Gathering Point, the name of the show. And poor Mr. Poe, he's so close, but he can't get at me. So you might hear him talking in the background. Look at this.
Just wants to lean up against Mom.
Who else has a German short-haired pointer? These dogs, if they see you, they want to be on you.
All right. Yes.
All right. So back in the glory hole, where Jake is at is called the glory hole. He'll heat up quite often there. If you caught us last week, we had Joe Smith in here singing, and he made up little songs for every part of the action, which is super fun. We got all the balloons here, a little bit left over from the show, but since we're having a birthday cup, I thought I'd throw them in there.
Here comes the bub.
Yes, you can see the light in the background. Yahoo! Summer is coming. Spring is coming.
Here it comes. How's it looking?
There is a bubble. So Jake is going into a different mold. Now I talked about some of the molds that I was doing for the Diskellos. We're gonna have these handmade molds. So we're gonna really create some unique patterns for those Diskellos. For Jake here in the waffle cup, it looks dark in there. He's gonna take this hot glass and put it in this cup called a bolo Tyrone. And it's kind of like an acorn. This is what the puffer fish was blown into. It's one of Jake's favorite pieces. He keeps inventing new product that uses this mold because he enjoys it so much. It is made out of bronze. Why? Because it will last a lot longer. The ridges are really sharp in there, and it's a pretty cool, what do I want to say, professional mold. Some of the other ones are made out of aluminum. I do like the bronze ones. He doesn't need a box like I do. He can just blow right into it. And voila, there we have it. It's super cool. It's like a pineapple texture. Jason's ready. He knows he's going to be blowing through the pipe next. I really like the angle that we can do the camera instead of the horizontal view.
Blow.
Really gives a nice angle of the shot.
Good.
Poe's saying it looks really good.
Blow.
I think we'll
That'll do.
we'll set them aside after this shot.
Recycle foot. And that was one of the requests from Haley. She knows, she's been watching the show, she knows we have recycle glass. It's a beautiful light blue tint. And she wanted clear on the body. You can see that beautiful fade, darker on the bottom, lighter on the top, almost pretty much to clear, I think. And then we're gonna have that beautiful recycled blue on the bottom. She sent me pictures of the style of foot she wants. And that's exactly what we're gonna make here. Just hang out on the sill and just turn slow and let that get symmetrical.
Oh yeah, you're hearing both Jake and I talk, so I gotta be aware when he walks away that his mic is still on. The recycled tank is the one Jason's at right now. We take our glass scraps and remelt them again. That's one of the reasons you guys recycle in your communities. Glass can be used multiple times. There's nothing wrong with it. This is a very light blue in color. So we've created some product in our studio called Second Design. These are products that use the recycle. So it looks bright orange, it looks super hot, but the actuality is it is 2,100 degrees and it's gonna be a light blue. Oh, I don't know, can you guys hear the dog?
Good.
He's in the background, just wanting to be right next to us.
Yeah, you can wait a sec. This is looking great, you guys. This is looking identical to the last one we made right before the show, and that's what happens when you line them up in a row like we did and like we planned to do. They're gonna be a beautiful set. And you heard Jason say, should I wait a second there? Because it is a pretty hot foot. You can still see the glow in it. And if he brought over a punny and we stuck it to the bottom here, it would be a really strong connection. We want to be able to break that off later on and have it knock off nice and easy and not have a huge mark on it. So we want to let that cool down, but I think now is the perfect time.
Is it perfect time? Really? Is it? What do you think? Hi, big nose. All right, back to the action. We got Jason dipping up. You see him on the furnace on the left. That's where the clear glass is. And Jake's piece is still pretty hot. He's using that wood paddle to chill it out a little bit. And just like the handoff in football, maybe, the punty's coming up.
Like a football handoff.
I don't know, what's it called? When
Like
you like
3 points in baseball.
I don't know.
I think you
When
got
hand
sports
off
on the
the
mind,
football.
Mom, and you don't even watch sports. But,
Well, what else could I say it's like? It's like nothing else I know other than glass blowing.
Beautiful punny here, you guys. You guys are seeing Jason. I know right now it seems like a lot of small technical things that you're not really seeing much change from your end, perhaps, but Jason's been working a lot these past couple weeks, and we're really dialing things in.
And I
Getting
believe
lined
today
up.
is the 9th. Today is the day Joey has headed to Texas.
I do believe it's so, and it was his birthday yesterday, you guys.
Wow, happy birthday to Joey.
So some good wishes to him. You guys know where to reach him.
I don't know if he's on the road and can hear us, but Joey is just a little quiet here tonight without you.
I'll give it a trim.
All right, there's a small hole at the top. That's where it's going to get stretched to be the opening.
Yeah, so I've realized always when I make cups with the pineapple mold, I like to either put a lip wrap on them or trim them, which we're gonna do both on this one. But when you do the pineapple mold and you create the neckline and then you break it on there, there's always a bunch of little divots from the mold on that top part of the lip. And unless I pull that out thin, get it hot, and trim it and melt it all together, then I kind of have little divots along that top lip. So to get rid of that, we're going to do the pluck and trim here, which you guys may know and you're going to see in a second. And then Jason will get started up on a gold lip wrap.
Is it
Three
because
schmacks.
Is it because we have the fish and the carrot that everything sounds like food? Pluck and trim sounds like you're plucking a chicken.
Or plucking some cilantro right off of the stem.
Beautiful.
Perhaps.
Beautiful. Again, Jake makes it look really easy. It does take a while. When I was in college, when I was learning how to work the glass, we used to take toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls, the inside, and practice trimming them. That was something that one of the grad students taught us. Just practice it this way.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Super cool. So we don't have an ice pack on the camera, but we might be getting to that point again.
It's true.
It's getting hot.
Oh, it's summer,
Yeah, I'm zooming in a lot,
Good.
but I'm watching the battery power, and I can tell on the warmer days it goes down faster. So our goal is to roll the show just a touch longer tonight. We'll see how it goes.
We're gonna test the waters.
Yeah, Chris Nordine is out of town. So we got Jake, myself, and Jason, 3 of us rolling along. We got Kaylee on the tech support and Gus at the Gus stop.
Yes, sir.
And here comes the lip wrap. So you guys are as close as Jason is to the camera right now.
I'd say.
You are seeing it just like he sees it. I don't know if you caught that. He had a super steady hand. Jake didn't have to worry about a thing. The bit pulled out perfectly. Now he's going to heat it and melt those 2 pieces of glass together.
This heat's really important. I'm always nervous when you have optics in the glass. Too much heat. In any point of making glass, you always want more heat. The only time I think about not having a lot of heat is when I have optics on the glass. And right now, I want to be at the perfect timing in between melting in that lip wrap nice and smooth and burning out the optics that I have in the top of the glass. And there's about a 5 or 10 second time frame window for me to get that just right. And I think I have it here now, folks.
It's funny, he says he's nervous, but did you notice his feet were crossed and he was casually leaning on the screen?
I was quivering in my boots.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, folks. Oh, yes.
Kaylee, did you say 6:30? All right, website is live.
Yeah.
Tonight they are one-of-a-kind individual pieces. We got 2 fish on there. Other than the mini carrots, all the other carrots are one-of-a-kind. So there might be one that strikes your fancy, like the colored top, the craziness of them, or something on them that's unique. So those are one-of-a-kind carrots. When they're gone, one-of-a-kind fish.
There's our shape, baby, just like we drew it up, and we're gonna reduce that gold lip. Right now it's transparent, it's not showing a lot of color. Jason just turned up the reduction in the hole. You can see the flames over here. Getting wild.
Getting wild.
Looks like hair coming out of there, and now you can see the difference in the color of that lip up top.
Can you turn slower? Do, 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 do. There it is.
Nice.
So the funny thing is, watching, I did a sneak peek on Sunday morning of behind the scenes, and I noticed that I moved too fast for some of the camera shots. I went back later and watched it without the sound on. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit slower today and more intentional.
I like it.
There's the cup, the gold rim is on the bottom. Jason brought over the torch. Gonna do the stamp, the GA stamp, and then we got Jake with the grabbers. These are not the granny grabbers, these are just the regular ones. And away it goes. So how do we make 2 of them the same size?
We have tools like calipers.
Yes.
We use this to like hold it up to a piece we're making, and we know that if it's this wide and we make another one this wide, we know they're pretty much on the same length. So we use stuff like this to kind of dial it if you want to make things with the exact size.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what, set those on the table over there and we'll...
Yeah, I will confess.
Those are the calipers. You might have noticed them for other design things. I've used those in college, or other woodworkers use them.
Yeah, I will confess that we pulled out the calipers to measure her first glass so that we could match it to the second glass, but after making that second glass and forgetting about the calipers, we made it, and I just set it in there, and they're exactly the same height.
Oh, so maybe next, when you go put away the next piece, I'll follow you over.
Sure, or I mean, we don't need to get the camera in the hot annealer. Maybe they'll just see it on the annealer reveal tomorrow, and we'll show you guys how perfect they are.
Okay, a little bit of housekeeping.
Nice.
Mary,
happy birthday to Emma.
And Haley said she loved it.
All right.
There is a question, Mary, do you have to get off this live feed? What we do is we open another page. So you can open another page on your browser and then go to the Glass Academy, and then you'd be able to have both pages open, because we got a little housekeeping to do right now. And I am going to go put the dog in the other room.
All right, well then I'm gonna go explain
for
what's gonna go down with my piece for Tanya, you guys. And I hope you guys are all having an amazing night tonight. You see Mom's going to grab the dog because he is a whiny son of a gun, and he just needs his mom there. But here's our feed, here's the comments, you guys. I hope you guys are all doing amazing out there, looking good. There's our giveaway. That's gonna be ridiculous. But Jason, maybe if you would grab the camera for me so I could explain to these guys the plan for Tanya's piece. And so I did mention that I wanted to make them with our new products in mind. The first one being the puffer fish. And we're gonna make a puffer fish. It's gonna be bigger than this guy. He's gonna be cute. The one thing I noticed about puffer fish that we couldn't quite do with the smaller size is they do have 2 more fins on the side here. Little side flapper fins. It could be arms, who knows? But man, this guy is cute. He's looking up at me. Watch out. I'm gonna make a large puffer fish. I also wanted to incorporate our brand new super cute mini carrots. And I know fish and carrots maybe don't interact with each other on the daily, but perhaps once in every 1,000 years, a carrot may carry, or a puffer fish may carry a carrot. So what I'm gonna make for Tanya today is a large puffer fish, and we're gonna put 2 of the extra arm fins on the side here in gold, as the rest of the bits are. We're gonna curl this right one down, so he's got a carrot tucked right under his arm like he's going to and from the farmer's market. And that is the plan. I see Kaylee running over here grabbing some of these carrots. The website is live, 4 minutes live now, and you guys do know that all the carrots here on the table are one of a kind. Once they're sold, she's gonna pull them. So they are all numbered. 4 is this crazy perps guy in the middle. Looks like number 1 is out of here. We got a few other purple, one more purple. This is a beautiful red orange, they call it.
I love the red ones.
Super beautiful. And they're all obviously super one of a kind. Some of them are a little stumpy. Some of them are a little skinny and tall and delicate. That's kind of the same thing as human beings, I would say. A lot of resemblance in our food to our humans over here. But that's the plan. I got a pipe preheating. I'm gonna get the large pineapple mold out, and then when Jason hands off the camera to Mom, I'm gonna have him put out that white size 00. Police. All right, I got a pretty hefty gather here. The glass is hot too, you guys. It's a subtle color difference, but you could tell that this is probably about 2140 right now, cooking a little hotter than usual. And that's a beautiful thing for me because I'm gonna have a little more time to apply this color onto his belly and onto his back.
I think we need to get some quotes going. A beautiful thing would be one of your quotes.
I think you might be right. A little white on the back. I'm gonna step this way and get a little gold on the top here.
It's like a real one.
That's right. Yeah, we did do some
I like
serious...
the stance too.
Thank you. We did do some serious Google research. And I know you guys, the Glass Academy addicts out there, are incredible Googlers while we're on the show, but we were just in the shop putting in work, and we had to pop out the Google and figure out what the heck the colors were and how it was all gonna go down. I do want to give a shout out to the Glass Academy addicts, everybody. We have a Facebook page that's dedicated to and run by our amazing viewers, and you guys all share your thoughts and ideas and share pictures on there, and it's really awesome to see. I also want to say thank you for all the kind words after our recent changes in the business and the live feed and what's going on. As we said on the show, we're always changing things up, and we're trying out new things and going for what's going to be best for everybody, and we want to make sure the business works well for us as well. And so we really appreciate all your kind words in regards to what the heck's going on. So thank you guys.
Jake-isms. So I do want to ask the Glass Academy addicts, usually we throw an event page or on our Facebook page, we throw under events when we're going live. For whatever reason, we couldn't get through today, so on the addicts page, we sent a little memo of what we were doing for the show tonight. So you guys let us know if that's okay. If you'd like seeing it there to get the heads up. Facebook just decided today it didn't want to work for us.
Facebook seems to decide a lot of things for us.
Yeah, I think so. I think somewhere there's a little sensor somewhere and they're just like, hey, let's see how talented these guys are to find other ways to reach their customers.
Yeah, they just push our limits. It's not a bad thing. It's keeping our minds rolling. This is a little bit of a time-consuming color application to get both of the sides on there, to get enough color on there. I lose a lot of heat when I do that, so now I'm lining it back up to the shape that I want to blow this bubble into there. And it takes a little bit of time. I need a little bit more time in the hole here to get this thing hot so that the bubble blows in nice and even and symmetrical.
So actually I was going to say, as we were coming in today, today's a beautiful day to blow glass. Not too hot. It's starting to get hot. Pretty soon you're going to see us sweating over there. Drinking lots of water. All of us have our water jugs out.
Jugs.
Jugs. They're not glasses, they're jugs. All right, you see his right hand has his thumb over the end of the pipe. And his air goes through the pipe, turns to steam, and wants to get out, so it pushes against the hot glass. Sometimes that initial bubble is a little tricky, so that's a technique.
The other tricky thing, sorry, go ahead.
What I was going to say, what are you making again?
We're making a giant pufferfish with a carrot in it, custom order. But the other tricky thing that I'm conscious about here during this process is that white and gold melt at different temperatures. And they're relatively similar, and that's why this product works. But I still have to be aware of the fact that one side is going to blow out and is going to heat up quicker than the other side.
Okay, I'm going to back up and go show them the pufferfish. One of the things, sorry I'm moving so fast, we weren't 100% clear on. The pufferfish is new, so we do have those. Kaylee's going to check the stock level. It's not just one. And these mini carrots are new. There were some other carrots that we were prototyping styles and shapes and stuff like that, and these are one of a kind. So kind of confusing. Number 12 fish is one of a kind, and number 13 fish is one of a kind. So the puffer fish, yes, we're going to be making more of those guys. And the carrots here, the minis, we're going to be making more of them. There's 3 colors. I know we have purple carrots and we have dark red carrots. My brother the other day didn't know that those were even there. I think as artists, we're very aware of different fruits and vegetables and the color palette, and so how beautiful it looks on a table.
Woo! That was close, folks.
Yeah. So
had me nervous.
What Jake is saying, the mold is a little tricky. You have to blow into the mold and get the shape, and then you've got to suck in the glass a little bit to get it out of the mold because it has all these undercuts on it. So think of cooking, like a bundt cake. The reason the mold was the way it was, there you see all those teeth.
Here we go.
Is that the bundt cake would just easily flip out when you flipped it over.
Hello?
Why does the pufferfish have a carrot? That's a darn good question.
Good.
Because it can.
Because it can, folks. And because we've got 2 brand new products at the Glass Academy, and everything that we make for Tanya is one of a kind and individual, and she wants us to push the limits. That's what I'm doing right now.
All right, so I will let Jake concentrate on this because I can tell he's like thinking about his next steps. I'll tell you what's up with the carrots. So Power of Produce is a program we started maybe 5 years ago now. I had heard about this at the farmer's market in a neighboring city in Wyandotte and got talking to the lady.
Good.
Power of Produce is when you give children a token to go to the local farmer's market.
Let me take one more puff, please.
And they can buy something from the farmers. They cannot buy sugary treats or anything other than a fruit and vegetable. The cool part about that is they learn to talk to the farmers and they try different foods they might not have tried. So they might try a purple carrot, which tastes maybe slightly different than an orange carrot. They might try a turnip or a beet, or they might buy something that they've never seen before. So Power of Produce, we donated the seed money to get that program started in Dearborn. If you purchase carrots today, the small ones, I think it's $3, and the large ones are $5 that will get donated to this cause. So that's local at our farmer's market, but you could start that kind of program in your farmer's market as well.
There is our puffer body, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much a realistic shape, or realistic size.
Because you have puffer fish on your brain.
2 schmacks. He's looking good. You can see how his lips are connected right to the pipe. That'll be the last move we do, is knock them off and torch his lips, make sure they're nice and poofy and nice and tender, and then we'll put the crease in there.
Got it. I will say heirloom tomatoes are super good. Someone commented we need to make heirloom tomatoes. When I work on the farm, I volunteer on a farm, the color patterns on the heirlooms are just amazing. Absolutely love them. All right. So pufferfish, Jake's thinking hard on what the next steps are. Jason knows all the bits that he's going to need to bring for this. How many of you like fish? How many of you like to eat fish?
It's a
What
great
is
question.
your favorite fish to eat?
Jason's is salmon.
I like salmon.
That's awesome. Gus, what's your favorite fish?
I'll say salmon too.
Salmon.
2 for salmon.
Kaylee, favorite fish to eat?
The thinking. 3 for salmon. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Huh. Jake, what do you got?
I was gonna say crab, but I don't think that's a fish. We got a mind changer.
Yes?
Tuna.
Yeah,
Tuna. Yeah,
I'll
tuna.
knock one up for tuna, but not canned tuna. I'm talking like tuna steak. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, raw tuna steak. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, Jason. Oh my goodness. Here we go then.
All right, we got mackerel, we got catfish,
Nice size.
sunfish. You're feeling like Jake right now. Except you just don't get to feel the heat. One day we'll have smell-o-vision and heat-o-vision. We went to Disney World one time and they did that thing where you sit in the chairs and they like blew air out on the bottom of the chairs. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
That was fun to figure that out. Cod or catfish? Cod is a popular one.
Couple extra pinches for this bad boy.
Do you have the carrot pre-made?
No, I will be making that.
You're gonna be making the carrot hot?
Yes.
What do you want now?
Now we're going for the top fin.
Smaller?
Yeah, a little smaller than that for sure.
All right, we've got some great angles looking at his fish. Remember the lips are to the right here. Where he's touching right now is the back end of the fish. Little torch action. Michigan is starting to open up. I hope you guys are all well and healthy. We're starting to add more classes to our website, trying to figure out the new schedule, so you're gonna see some of those coming through. Now, some of you might be on our enews and you might say, hey, I don't live in Michigan, but you know what? You might just visit one day. And when you do, I think Glass Academy needs to be on your stop. All the trays of color are set up so they're able to just dip right in. And this is gonna be some sort of side fin or something.
This is gonna be the Mohawk fin,
The
as
technical
they call
name.
it.
We just went to Florida, Chris and I, and my mom had a knee operation. Thank you for everyone. Got a knee replacement. Thank you for everyone who commented. And they did this new boardwalk. The pelicans on the boardwalk, you can pet them. It was absolutely crazy. Has anyone ever pet a pelican? It was
I'm
crazy.
ready.
They hang out by the fishermen so they can grab all the fish as the fishermen pull them in. What a bummer. You're competing with a pelican. This squeezy tool is called a flat crimper, and it actually had a pattern on there, which is super fun. And then Jake's able to cut it and create the fin. Woohoo!
How about the bottom fins?
Bottom fins
Yeah.
next.
Sorry if I'm yelling in the mic, you guys.
Is there
You
Is
guys
bottom
aren't quite
fins
as far
like-
away as Jason is.
a bottom feeder?
Look at that, a little undulation.
He's swimming through the water. Could you spell that, please?
Starts with a Y.
All right, Nicole said Sydney's doing really good with the COVID. It's super cool. Actually, Cheryl Preston is watching us. Hey, Cheryl, shout out. If you could see this guy in person, you'd absolutely adore him. He's super cute.
Starting to look like a fish now.
A little bit, a little bit. I'm gonna go get my prop, number 14. We'll come over and watch.
Ready.
Ooh. All right, back to the action. So back to that Chihuly video, if you do go on our Facebook page, check it out. I will say the pieces he's making are like ginormous and jumbo size. There's probably a good hour setup before you even see the end of that video. The cool thing about our shows is we're doing smaller items so that you can see it from start to finish. You can get the whole process in, and with any luck, we do a couple pieces a night.
How about 2 more gold bits, small ones?
The finger gives you an idea of scale. The eyes are super cool.
First one a little small, the next one a little bigger.
There's one kind that you can, yeah, the puffer fish is going to be on the website multiples. Is that the question? Okay. Yeah, so the one Jake is making here is a custom order. The one in my hand, this is what they look like. They're all going to be made by hand, and there'll be multiples of number 14. So this is just a sample. They will all look very similar to this. But if you buy number 14, we're going to make more of them. So someone will get the guy that's on the table. I can't guarantee who, but tomorrow or the next day, Jake and Jason are going to make as many puffer fish as you guys want to buy. So if 5 more people want a puffer fish, they'll be making 5 more puffer fish with personalities just like that.
One more of those, a little bigger.
So sorry if there's some confusion there, but that's how we roll. We want to know if you guys like this, if it's a product we should make again in the future. So I think we've got 6 available of those, and they will all be handmade. It's interesting, so we're doing a different format for our camera, which is really fun. But then I have to pick up my phone to read the comments. Dun dun. So if you do have comments or questions, Kaylee just came to me with one, please shout out. We've got other people here that are watching, and they'll just jump in if something's not clear. Don't hesitate.
We always
to
got
ask.
the Glass Academy addicts answering questions
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
yeah, absolutely.
We
That's
love
so
them for
true.
it. You guys can all join that Facebook page too if you guys are new to the show. We're up to almost about 500 viewers, those guys are on that channel, and it's pretty darn cool to see what they're talking about.
You guys like that swim? That's funny. All right, getting near. How is the carrot going to be attached?
Right under this fin.
Oh, like he's carrying it?
He's carrying the carrot.
He's swimming through life, kind of like school books. He's just carrying carrots. Improving his eyesight. I don't think Jake caught my joke.
I can't
I
hear
can't
or
think right
listen.
now. Okay, the cost of the puffer fish. That's a darn good question. My list is somewhere.
Okay. Let me mute my mic real quick so I can explain. Unless everybody wants
Gus,
to hear
did
it,
you
I
give me
guess I
that
should probably
paper
just
back?
say it. But so here's the plan. We got one arm here. We're gonna slide, I'm gonna make the carrot real quick, slide it under there, and then we'll heat up the tips and curl them around it.
You want to get the eyes on first?
We should get a GA stamp on first and probably the eyes. You're right, let's do that. Stamp and then the eyes.
Okay, the puffer fish is $78. We have so many things going on before the show that I just wanted to make sure I didn't say it wrong. So $78 for the puffer fish, 6 quantity. You will get one handmade in our studio. Each one is unique. They're all individual, handcrafted, super cool, super fun, with personalities of their own.
GA stamp coming on, just so we don't forget. And Jason, I already
Smart
forgot.
move.
Jason reminded me.
Right on his belly, it's like his belly button.
Totally. Or his fish digestive area.
So puffer fish puff up when they're scared? Is that the logic? Or when they
Alright.
get caught?
Tell me when to grab it.
Yes, you can bring it right over right now. Mom, we're going for the eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna wheel in and look at the eyes closer, but see where Jason is? That's called the garage. He's got a plate full of eyes, which sounds really
A
weird.
delicious palette of eyes.
But there they are, all paired up. Jake picks it out,
One at a time?
Yep, one at a time.
and because
Flash real quick.
Yes.
the fish has been preheated and the eyes are preheated, they stick together. But Jake has to be very aware of where he's placing this and how hot everything is. So I love how they lined them up today. They're 2x2s
Sets of eyeballs.
and they match. Unlike a husky dog that might have two different eyes.
Oh, perfect.
Sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Perfect.
giving a little puff because when he did the eye, it was hot and it kind of pushed in. So next time I will cap the end of his pipe so he won't have to worry about that. And I'll view it from this area.
Look at that guy.
Oh, look at those eyes. Okay. Next.
This presents the bugging effect on a fish's eye.
Ah, each of the eyeballs. So magnifying it with clear glass,
And then,
hot, super clear,
watch this.
and then blowing slightly will push the hottest glass out, which is the eyeball. Do you guys
Really
sense,
gives him that fish eye effect.
do you sense the tension? Do you see Jake go moving a little faster right now?
I gotta get all these little fins are very cool compared to the rest of the piece, so I'm trying to stay in the heat as much as possible right now.
All right, another bit.
That is juicy.
Yeah, we're just hot.
I love it.
Right on the eyeball, little torch. Pop in the eyeball. It's kind of funny. When we're super intense, we
Yes.
all stop talking, don't we?
We'll flash it in a couple minutes or so.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep a little
Okay,
red hint
so
to it.
Jason gets to babysit now. This is the funnest type of babysitting. It's not like for a screaming child or child that's throwing up or a child who's like, but my mom says I can. Babysitting a puffer fish sounds like a lot of fun. So for those of you who are new to the show or watching the show for the first time, we keep the shows live on Facebook. I mean, they're not live after we stop, but the videos are always on Facebook. You can go back. We do have a YouTube channel. I highly encourage you to subscribe. That would be super helpful for any small business. If you like their work, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't get junk in the mail,
Heck yeah.
none of that kind of stuff. It just brings up readership of our channel, so we'd super love that. Jake is dancing.
Here comes a little carrot sliding right off the pipe. We'll give him a little more heat though.
Ah,
That orange
hot
is really
carrot.
stiff.
Orange is a stiff color. So spinning the pipe is practical. It does do things. So this is the carrot. The end of the carrot is there. To the left is going to be the top of the carrot. So Jake and Jason made these carrots today. He's got the technique down. Here's like all the little bumpies on the side of the carrot. They have to do the green top of the carrot, and
I'm gonna go gather it up out of the furnace.
he's gonna gather it out of the furnace and then dip in the green. That's how he's gonna get the top. All right, don't worry about the website. There's always stuff available on the website. There's no panic. We're trying to go through the one-of-a-kind carrots so that we can have other carrots once we figured out the styles and colors. So the ones on the table, other than 15, 16, 17, we're gonna make a bunch of those color patterns. The other ones are all one-of-a-kind. Into the green. This is the top of the carrot. More green, makes it darker. Jason's doing a good job hanging out with that puffer fish. I will say for me, this was the most stressful part of working in a new shop, was trying to keep something hot, or you're learning all these things. But Jake's got it under control. We can tell how often Jason goes back and forth to the furnace. if it's the right temperature. So never fear, Jason, in the back of our minds, we know you got it covered. Now the balance is here to figure out
I'm gonna take one deep
the
one
transfer
here.
of
Hit
the
it with the
fish
jacks.
or the carrot to the fish. It definitely is nice when Chris is here. We
Yeah,
have
looks
one
good.
more warm body, but I'll keep an eye out here. And if needed, I'll just pop in. I'll get a paddle ready, just in case. So fun. Gets you excited about vegetables, doesn't it?
Take one more flash. I'm gonna look at it and think about it for a sec. Take one more good flash and then switch pieces with me. I'm gonna put the shears on it and you'll just tap the pipe.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Okay, take this and get a good heat on it. I'm gonna torch our spot here. Yep, I got it.
And then, whoops.
Ew.
Jason wanted to babysit the fish a little more. All right, so let's see if I can find a remnant. Dun, 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 dun. The carrot,
Sorry. Yep.
the pipe got bumped. The carrot was so hanging by a thread, which is exactly what you want, that by accident, the carrot got bumped and lo and behold, poof.
All
went the
good, all
carrot.
good.
So never a dull moment. Jake just jumps up. Time to make another carrot. And we got plenty
That's
of
how
time.
it goes, you guys. Luckily, we got plenty of heat on the fish, and we're able to keep rolling and make another one. And it's like we always say, when you break something, the second time you make it, it's even better. And I definitely have something I would have done differently on that carrot. Exactly. That carrot was not ready to be held.
Something was wrong with it. I mean, you know what we always say is if we do it one time, we can do it again. So it's not, you know, it's just another bit of a hustle. Do, 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 do. Maybe you didn't see it the first time. Now you can see it the second time.
It's really weird working with that angle, having something so floppy off the end of the pipe and trying to line it up. It's been really fun dialing in that process. So I'm gonna put another delicate neckline on it. We'll be gentle with it, but it's gotta come off nice and simple.
All right, let's take a look at the carrots on the plate. These carrots are all available. See how the tops are different? We were experimenting with different tops. Now again, you can go back after the show. These stay on the Facebook page and they're on the website. But all the tops are a little bit different. So we were exploring what worked and which tops we liked the best and which color patterns. All right, someone asked what the temperature is. I don't know. Today I would say it's probably in the 70s right now.
Oh, in the shop?
Yeah, in front of the furnace, it's definitely warmer, but you sit down and you walk away from it so you're not like burning hot the whole time. I mean, I can feel it where I'm standing with the camera right now and very aware of it. But you'll see that shield to the left, that's protecting Jason from the heat when he goes and flashes it. And so, you know, you just drink lots of water when you're in a glass shop. If you don't like the heat, this is not the place for you.
Okay, so he's got a flat side like we make them, and that flat side will go up against our little fella here. Holy
Don't be knocking
moly,
stuff.
folks.
What the heck? Woohoo! It's all good.
All right, let's switch it up again.
All right. So Jake's got the torch over there. He's going to heat a very specific area on the fish. One
Bring
of
it
the
to me
fins.
so the bush is sticking out towards me.
The top of the carrot will be towards Jake.
You can get it pretty soupy. We're gonna lay it in there.
The bottom part
I'll
of
just
the
have you
carrot,
hang it
the
straight up
point
and
is
down
towards
right over
us on
here.
the camera here.
Yep, straight up and down. That'll look good. That's good. Okay, Clip it.
Hey. What?
Whoa!
Back to the glory hole. Do you need a door? You're good.
I'm good.
All right, now it's a balance of making sure everything's stuck together.
The bench has been moved.
The
not
bench
where it
has been
normally
moved.
is.
Sorry, I moved it when I worked.
It's all right.
Making sure the carrot is attached.
Yeah,
He is.
this
He's
guy
a hungry fish.
He's got the hangries, you guys.
I'm gonna torch the tip of the carrot.
Yeah, I'm gonna torch the whole thing. I'm gonna fix up those fingers, and then we're gonna get the tip fixed up.
Little nail biting. Yes, how many people were holding their breath? That was a little tricky, huh? I love this torch. It allows you to heat certain areas. The anneal will reveal
keep torching
tomorrow.
that?
I
Or
do
like
not
that?
know what time this will be at. Jake is coming in at some point.
Thank you.
I'm going to be working on a prototype for a product.
Give me that.
So
He
we'll
wants that
see.
carrot.
We don't know tomorrow.
One more torch, we're gonna hit the tip, but I'll have you you can crush the tip for me.
Yeah, Sharon, did you like that? Was that a tense moment? It's like you try not to say things or try not to have the energy be tense, but lo and behold. Like the
I
big
don't-
eyes. The bottom is getting torched of the carrot so it's not sharp. Make sure you trim it underneath so it doesn't stick to your fish.
I've never had something sticking up over the piece onto the moil. I don't know if that's frowned upon.
But just make sure you keep it
But
hot, and when you are finished, make sure it's nice, you break it off the pipe.
Right. With the,
The
do
grabbers.
you think we can claw it or no?
It's a big guy. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we should just glove it.
Yeah, best. We're gonna give it the mouth or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Make sure the gloves are heated.
We're gonna reduce it, guys. Good call, Jason.
Yeah.
Check that guy out with the carrot.
The colors, the carrot will be a bright orange tomorrow, so it's gonna pop against the gold of the
So
fish.
cool.
This is what makes the fish the golden color right now, is reducing the gas-air mixture in the furnace.
Oh,
Look at that. What a shine.
oh baby.
He looks like
Wow.
he's kissing the pipe right now. All right, next step. If we had Joe Smith here, he'd be singing the Anneal Reveal song, or the Annealer song. That was a sweet knockoff sound. I don't know with Jake's mic if you were able to hear that.
I think I can get it with this guy. Jason knows how to sculpt some fish lips, you guys.
Is that a class? Fish Lips 101?
Sculpting fish lips. All right, away he goes. Carrot and all.
I'll get the door.
Bye-bye now.
You can always tell when they're super excited. They do the run.
Oh, dude.
We did it. It was
That was sweet, man. Oh, my God.
Yay! Nice
That's pretty
job.
cool, guys. I'm excited to see that with the carrot colors on there.
Yeah, when it pops out, really.
Yeah, but the gold looked amazing. The white looked amazing. It was a pretty sweet puffer fish, Tanya. Another amazing piece for the collection.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
All right, walking back across the shop, we've moved the other bench, so I feel like this is a dance
Oh,
floor.
yeah.
Here is the pipes heating up. This is called the glory hole. This is where the eyes are. Not sure if they're doing something else with eyes. Oh, this is super pretty. So these are all the different eyes that kind of look like the puffer fish had those. These were all the different ones. We can make all sorts of different styles. If you saw the fish that we did for sticky lollies, these are kind of like how the sticky lolly candies are made, except these are glass. So that is cranking. That heat is super hot. Here's the lockers where we store our pipes. Annealers, 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 glory hole, and these guys are setting up for the next piece. Sweet. All right, so that was the custom piece.
So we're getting out our colors for our next custom order. We've done the waffles, we've done Tanya's piece, and now happy birthday, Katrina. We're making another mug for you, this time on the live feed. Last time Dad made your mug and I made the heart, the puffy heart that went on the side of it.
I remember shipping that one.
And that was a cool one, but this time I'm gonna be making the mug as Dad is skiing, and I'm excited about making it.
Do you want to draw it out?
Yeah, this is actually was the start of the drawing of this one here.
All right, let's see what the rest is.
So,
all right, there it is, a classic like hurricane cup shape.
Yeah, that's kind of our beautiful.
It's so funny. How many people saw Blown Away? They draw on the floor. Jake just went like jumbo size to do his drawing.
I don't know why, it just took
I don't
a
know
hold
either.
of me.
I don't care. I think the chalk was like big size.
Yeah, that's got to be it. And she's got this, she sent me a picture via email of this beautiful pattern that I believe Mom loves to make.
Yep.
That is kind of a orange geometric trail around the whole body of the piece. Nice and clear up top, clear in between the orange, and then we've got a metallic black foot down here. And then we've got a metallic optic twisted handle as well.
Well, that's a challenge for Jason. He's up to the challenge.
I'll be making the handle and handing it to him. We haven't tested it yet quite, and we're not going to do it on a custom order, but we're going to get there real soon. And then we do have, we tossed around the idea of a black lip wrap. We decided against that. We're going to keep it a little more on the lighter side. It's kind of Halloween-y, but we got black in 2 spots, so we don't want to overdo the darkness of it. And we're going to put a orange little, cute little peanut thumb bit right up yonder.
Is the base color black?
Yes.
Okay, with orange on it.
Nope, just black down there.
4 orange bits or?
Just one larger orange bit, maybe a little bigger than the one we were just talking about, with 3 schmacks, and we'll put it all on at once.
And it's the orange on the right.
Yes, on the right, yep.
All right, there, over there, I do
We
want to
toss
show
up
you,
one
again,
more.
you don't have to leave
toss up one
the
more.
show right now, but these carrots
From the
are the
locker.
ones that are available. We were trying out some different greens. This is the stem, the final stem that we kind of like. There's some different colors in those stems, some different carrot options. We were trying different color patterns. These we're gonna add to our website. They're super fun. And we got our fish here, number 13, with his lemon and his dill. Another carrot on the plate. Fresh glass carrots, who knew? And here's the fish number 12. I can give you an idea of scale. Look at how fun those are.
All right
Look
then.
at how fun. All right,
Okay.
so got a knife here ready. We're
Yes.
ready to cut him up. Ta-da! So shout out to Christina for the displays. We powerhouse and think about what those displays are going to be before we get started. We talk about bubbles in the glass earlier today, and there was a bubble in the glass, so Jake just cut it right out.
Got right rid of
Not
it.
that bubbles are bad,
That's fine,
but
that's perfect.
you know, if we can take them out, we do. I am going to
3 schmacks.
let you know about the giveaway. You saw the Neela reveal. This was the piece from the 100 show. His fun little eyes looking at you. If you have not seen the 100 show, you might want to go back. There was a moment where this cup went flying. And it was kind of exciting. It was kind of scary at the moment, but super fun as well. So we've got the winner for that. We'll show you that winner at another half an hour, 7:45.
Come on now.
So blowing through the pipe with it facing us is a little tricky to see. So let me spin this way. See the bubble? There's the bubble.
Where's the chapstick?
I don't know that one.
I don't know how many people know that one, but that's a classic.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's kind of old school.
Maybe a classic for me is different than a classic for everybody else, but that's 3 coats. All right, let's get it then.
3 coats of orange.
Get a nice up close to this one, Mom. This is a sweet one.
So square angles are actually really kind of tricky on something that's round. So I like Jake is being very deliberate and very thoughtful. This is like a 50s style design and very mindful where he's putting those lines. Again, as the piece is being made, it might be a little tricky to see those. Just gonna heat it up, roll it in, marble it in, and tomorrow at the annealer reveal, if we don't see it tonight, by tomorrow we'll really see those.
Give that a wipe.
The other thing that I like, because the mug is clear, you're gonna be able to see your beverage through it. So the pattern is like both for the drinker drinking out of it, for the person on the other side. It's super cool. I like the way it looks like paint, because the colors are, the way the color is made, it's a thicker frit. So it kind of makes these lines. It's really neat.
I've never done that move before, going into the corners and tightening them up. But that worked really well. The one thing I did want to say, and I feel like I always talk about this, but it's just so interesting to me, is that orange is the stiffest color we have. So Mom did say, and I was being very deliberate about where I put this color, but I was really trying to make sure I didn't put a big thick 3 marks on one side and then only 1 mark on the other side, because it would be really difficult to blow out. And I didn't put any up near the lip, because if you've got all clear on the lip and you got 1 orange side, then it's going to be having a big, like, pitcher looking loop down into the lip, and we don't want that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an analogy. I'm thinking like maybe when you make chocolate chip cookies and all the chocolate chips end up in one cookie and the other cookie has no chips, they cook a little different. It's kind of like the same thing here.
What do we call that camera angle, Mom?
It's called getting everyone in the picture.
I love
That's what
it.
I call it.
I love it a lot. Ooh, look at that action. Totally, just like Mom said, like paint on glass.
The camera like makes it super bright until the camera can focus on it. What we're seeing is a little more orange. There we go. Now I see it. And I want to tell Jake, come back, let me see it again. But the reality is, while the glass is hot, you need to work it. All right, contest tonight, enews@glassacademy.com. I should have put my computer on the tray. I know some of you have been entering. So the question was, what type of carrot do you like? It can be how you eat your carrot, steamed,
Covered in butter,
with maple syrup.
stir fry.
Stir fry, frozen, canned. It can be which one of our carrots you like. I like number 7, I like number 4. I think your carrots are really weird. I don't know why you're making carrots. It could be any of those things. It just enters you to win the giveaway item that we're making today. And what is that giveaway item? I do not know.
We don't know yet.
But it's brewing in Jacob's brain. Dun, 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 dun. Holding the glass down actually does stretch it.
This is sweet looking.
It is sweet looking.
Blow.
So Jason is blowing down that
Good.
pipe, which is expanding the glass where Jake is working, so that together they can make the mug.
Yeah, one more. Uno más. Guys, I see him coming out here. We are still working on all the snacks from our 100th show and all the snacks that the Glass Academy addicts and other fans have brought us, and we love you guys and appreciate it.
I'm
We're
totally
never
drinking.
hungry at the Glass Academy, that's for sure.
Totally drinking beverages. Got all kinds of snacks.
Hello?
Thank you to everyone. Too many names to kind of mention y'all one by one.
Y'all?
Y'all. I don't know if
Nah.
I mentioned, Cheryl, I know you're watching. We went to Westbourne and got all kinds of goodies.
Yes.
Made sandwiches from your gift card that you gave us,
It's looking
so
really
thank you
good.
very much.
We're gonna blow it one more time.
My brother-in-law did mention he
Black.
wanted to leave a tip and couldn't find it on the website, so there is a donation button, or if you place an order, there is an option on your checkout to leave an extra tip. So thank you if that's you, one of those people who
Hello?
are wondering how to do it. Glassacademy.com is the site.
Good. Let's get it.
We put the products on there. They're in different collections.
About like that big.
These carrots
middle one.
will be live on
That's
the website
purple,
until
that's
next
that.
week's
Yeah,
show.
like
So
that
when
big.
they're sold out, they're sold out.
Look at that color. Totally
Ooh.
like paint on there.
Super cool.
That's gonna be bright orange.
What I like about doing these items is no two are ever the same. They're a story when you're drinking out of them, when you're buying them as a gift for someone. They're a unique, one-of-a-kind item. These custom orders, you go on our website, under the contact page is a custom order form. You can tell us your thoughts, fill them in there, and then we give you a call and kind of go over them. All right.
Two schmacks.
So there is the color. You can take 10 layers of color if you want. It all depends on how deep
I'm
or
gonna
intense
use
you
it all,
want
so
the
yank
color.
that off of the pipe. Good.
So you hear Jake and Jason talking about how many layers of color to add to the piece. If you are new to the Glass Academy and
Get
this is
one
your
more.
first show, would you give
Sorry.
us a thumbs up? We'd like to know how many are new people. Glass Academy is located in Michigan. We are minutes away from the Henry Ford Museum, which is a super cool museum. If you're a museum goer, that's the place to go. Okay, I see a couple hearts, but not a lot of thumbs up, so that's telling me you guys are seasoned Glass Academy watchers, addicts. You know what's going on. There are a variety of tools to use. This one Jake just chose is a metal tool. So he's pushing down on the glass. That's the bird's eye view.
It's perfect. Nice. Yeah.
All right, nice and crisp foot. The foot.
All right. Honey. Ooh, baby.
Punte punte.
That's a clean foot, and I like that foot a lot because it's really easy to line it up and get it on center because we're hitting it from 2 points of contact and pretty much covering the entire foot. I got it on the outside. Jason was hitting it on the bottom. It keeps things lined
Deanna
up
Chevrolet.
really nice.
Deanna, are you seriously watching us? Holy smokes. Thumbs up. Deanna, I hope you are here. Do you remember Deanna swimming in Maine at the
Oh,
rock
I
quarry?
do.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, she is here. Deanna, woohoo!
All right,
We
all
had a
right.
trip to Maine last year. We were going to go to Haystack and do pre-session. All the balls were in action to happen, and guess what? That never happened.
Usually
So
on
we
a
might
big
go
pipe
this year.
anymore.
Lucy's in a program in New York, so I'm not sure if we'll make it.
It's all good.
But Maine is on my list. If we hit up, we're coming to visit. And yes, this is Jacob, sounding just like his dad. I mean, what? Jacob is his own man. All right, now he's breaking it off at the top. I did see another person, maybe it was Joseph, newbie, welcome. You are at the Glass Academy. We are in Dearborn, Michigan, and we have darkness outside. The sun has set.
Okay.
A year ago, it's almost been a complete year. We started doing these live shows when COVID hit. It was just our family of 4. We sent all our staff home. Weren't sure how things were going to play out, so we just started blowing glass ourselves. And here we are, a year later, show number 101. Samantha's from Maine too. Awesome. How many people have been to the Helen Nearing Center in Maine? Or the Coleman's place? super cool gardening stuff. Deanna, he is a combo of us. I never thought my son would have my hair. He's got my hair. I'd be curious to hear what other characteristics. So for those of you watching, Deanna is a good friend from college. She was in grad school when I was an undergrad in upstate New York. Super fun. Life-changing as college and grad school should be. The cool thing about working this camera is that you can walk around and check out all the angles that you wouldn't normally see.
Hit the foot first. Okay, good up top.
How many of you have watched the Corning Museum show? I find it fascinating because in the glory hole they put a camera on the back end. And then you can watch the piece when it's in the glory hole. But it's super bright and sometimes it's hard. All right, Kay, welcome. Sticky Lollies is a collaboration we did. Why? Because glass and pulled sugar candies are very similar. That was the only reason we do a live show every Tuesday. Every week we're going to feature something different. Custom orders can be done on the live show, but if we don't have a custom order set aside for a certain show, we're making fun stuff of our own. So that was kind of like a backwards Moritz. What that does is just heat the pipe. For whatever reason, the punty was getting a little cold on Jake, and he wanted some added heat. So Jason's getting a whole new training live right now. Keeping the mug warm. Jason gets to babysit again. Woohoo! He's down for it. So there's no training for glass blowing that you can do is like reading a book or watching a video. You really have hands-on. It's all about timing. It's about color. It's about thickness. It's about what temperature the outside air is. There's so many variables that you just got to do it. The other part of the variable is working together and understanding each other's timing. So Jake's doing the hustle here, adding some black on. This is going to be the handle of the mug. At the same time, he's very aware how often Jason is heating so that they are joined at the right temperatures. Right. Lots of people are talking that they went to Corning. Super cool. Corning and Toledo Museum of Art are kind of meccas for glass. So for sure, check them out. We are artists that have a studio here. We are self-employed. This is how we make our living. Museums are really cool because they're funded. So they have like the creme de la creme of equipment and benches and tools. We are a studio here in Dearborn, Michigan. This is a tense moment, so I'm trying to be really mellow. This is the handle. It is actually black, it is not orange. Twisting it up, look at that, the perfect twist. Then he's going to assist by taking the tweezers. There you go.
Awesome.
Wow. You guys got it going on. When it gets cold, you go reheat it. So Jake's going to take the time now to shape it with a pipe.
That's good, Jason. A little stamp? Look at that.
A stamp, and then you guys are going to do the orange bit.
What do you get the runner on there first? And then stamp. Runner. Something, what do you mean runner?
Not the runner, I'm sorry, the orange bit. 2 coats of the same orange.
So they're gonna do a little thumb bit for this one. I went to school at Alfred University, upstate New York. Corning was 45 minutes away. When I wasn't deep involved in class, I used to go to the library and watch glass videos. This was like when they were on VCRs. Super cool. So again, glass blowing is not something you can learn from a book, but you can watch a video and get a good idea of what they're doing. Well, Alfred isn't upstate. All right, Alfred is like the middle of the state. I think everyone says upstate when it's not New York City. All right, thumb bit. Small little bit, and then they have the Glass Academy logo to add too. This is kind of a signature bit here at the Glass Academy. We have made so many mugs for breweries in the area, and we call them thumb saddles. We put them on our mugs because they're a great place for your hand to rest. There's all sorts of breweries in Metro Detroit that carry our work. Dearborn Brewery is one of the ones right down the street. So if you do come in town, maybe you'll saddle up to Dearborn Brewery and check out their mug club.
Trina, we got another crazy one for you. My mic's not turned on, but I'm sure you can hear me through my mom's. Look at this ridiculous piece. Look at the twist on the handle. It went on perfect. You can hear me fine, I'm sure. Beautiful orange thumb saddle on there. Here comes the GA stamp.
GA stamp, like that little tag on the Levi's. It's a little button that goes on your mug. So when people say, what's that little bump on your mug? You can be like, oh, that's my signature Glass Academy mug. Notice the GA. People search them high and low. Yeah, you guys, Geneva, Alfred, all of these places, totally remember them.
That's it, folks. Check it out.
Woohoo!
From this angle.
I got it, I got it. Oh yeah. So one thing, if you're not on the Glass Academy Addicts page, you might want to search them out, because one thing, there's a few people on the page that do this. They screenshot the show, and so there's some great moments that they capture. I don't even know how they're so good at screenshotting, but they do, and they post them on the Addicts page. So you might catch a piece right in motion. And away it goes. Oh, so beautiful. That's a nice shot. Look at that handle. The black iridescence on the handle is just awesome. Voila. And away they go to the other side of the shop, because we always have the annealer that's not the close one on for the show. Some kind of weird destiny. Woohoo! All right, we got 10 minutes before the announcement of the Slug Goblet.
10 minutes?
So,
should we do something for 10 minutes, or do you want to wait for 25 minutes until the next piece is done?
Well, let's go talk about it.
I think
Is
we
your
should
mic
do
on?
it. My mic's on. Katrina, that was a sweet piece to add to the collection. I'm pretty darn happy with that one. Jason and I learning that's the first time I've ever done a optic twist handle with Jason, and it turned out pretty darn nice. So pretty happy about that. Did the move that my dad suggested. When you do the optic twist handle, it usually turns out nicer if you do the ear-shaped handle instead of the full curler up top. So that one had kind of the up and down action with the thumb bit. That's my favorite type of handle to hold on to. It fits my hand for whatever reason the best. You'll have to let us know how that one fits yours, but it's gonna be bright orange. You guys will see that on the annealer reveal. It's gonna be a sweet one tomorrow. We got some great products from production in there as well, so you guys want to tune in for that.
Lots of thumbs up. Do you want to do the Slug Winner?
Yeah, we could do the Slug Winner. I'm taking a look at what's left on the table. A few carrots left over there. Slug Winner. So I wasn't a part of making this. I was on the mic when it was happening on the 100th show, but this was kind of a Joey commemorative piece. He made this sweet slug in the middle. Dad used his Goblet ability to make this skeleton stacking of Avolios, which is incredible, and you guys all saw him drop this on the floor. As I said, Chris is not a machine, and then he picked it up and squished it back on there. These guys were running around like crazy and completed the piece. So this is a Granny Apple Green Slug Goblet. You can see the little mark of where it hit the floor, and this is a little crack that he sealed in by reheating it. He rode the jacks on the outside and squished it back together, so there's no liquid that's gonna go through that, but that's kind of a commemorative, it's like a scar.
I was just gonna say, doesn't it feel like a scar, like it had a knee operation or something?
Totally, and we've sold some pieces like that before to you guys if we know that you're comfortable with it and you know what you're getting. If they're one-of-a-kind pieces off the show, we typically don't like to do it. We wanna sell you guys the best possible work. But this is just one of those pieces that is too beautiful and has too much of a story to it to not give it to one of you guys. So this is the giveaway. I got the name over here, I do believe. And here we are.
Is it a tough one?
Maybe.
No, Mickey McGuire.
Mickey McGuire.
You have won.
All right, Mickey, congratulations. He was not the one. Was he the one that drew that up or no? He was?
I think he was. I think that was...
She. Mickey's a she. Apologies, Mickey. But it sounds like there was a drawing that was created, a beautiful drawing, and I did see the drawing actually before we did it. I didn't know who made it and what the deal was with it, but I knew we were going to try and match that piece to the drawing, and that's exactly what happened. We should definitely probably post a picture, or Mickey, if you get the chance, if you're part of the Glass Academy Addicts, or if you post on the Glass Academy's page, put a side-by-side with your drawing and the completed piece, and that would be pretty darn cool. What's so funny, Mom?
Deanna says we banter well together. We've had years of experience of being together.
It wasn't Dina, was it? Or was it Deanna?
It was
I know
Deanna.
we said Dina's name wrong a few times before.
I know, that's why every time we get a Diana, Deanna, something
There's
I have
a lot
to
of you
stop
guys
and
out
think.
there tricking us up.
Hey.
All right, well, congratulations. That's another free amazing piece that we're giving away. This is how you guys win free pieces. You guys
join our
answer
show,
the question of the show. You join our
Which
show.
is, what type
The
of
question
carrot do you
tonight.
like best?
That's right.
Send your answer to enews@glassacademy.com. We spin the name on the wheel of names, and then someone wins. So we have one more piece to make tonight. We put these balloons here because it was like someone's birthday celebration.
2 birthdays.
Yeah. So we have one more piece tonight to make tonight, the giveaway. And if you entered the contest tonight, you'll be entered to win this giveaway, which is going to be, what's it going to be?
I don't know, and I think we did say we were going to go a little bit further over time, and Gus can't. So what we're going to do is...
Wait a second, don't blame it on Gus.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's that.
Well,
and
we
also
didn't tell anybody about it. We
and the
honestly didn't plan
camera
for it,
is-
and we all just worked. We were in here at 10:30 this morning, so honestly,
And-
we're going to plan on the future. Maybe, I think the idea is that we want to start earlier. We don't want to be here till 9 o'clock at night, and that's tough for a group of 7 people working together to make the show happen. So,
And the camera needs a battery pack next week.
and the camera needs a battery pack, but ideally we'd like to do 5:30 to 8. We know we've got people overseas in Australia watching that are watching either later or earlier. I don't know all these different time zones, honestly. It just runs right over my brain, but there is different time zones out there, and we want to accommodate everybody, so we're going to try and start earlier and accommodate ourselves as well. But so tonight, though, even though that's the case, I'd like to make...
Will you show me the big fish in your hands? One of the big fish over here.
Oh,
Just
the big
because
fish.
it's hard to hold them up with one hand.
Yeah, well, I
So,
want to say, yeah. Well,
here's
there's
the
our
puffer.
Oh, that
You can see in my
cutie.
hand.
God, he's cute.
Okay, so we'll put him down. He's number 14, and again, if we run out of stock, we can make more.
I know we say that every single piece has a little different personality, especially the slugs. I think the reason that these have so much personality too is the eyes looking up, and the slugs don't have mouths. And no matter what we do, we can't decide exactly that the mouth is going to look the same. So on each one of these, they have a little different mouth, and the eyes are a little bit different, and they have completely different looks on their face. It's incredible. Some of them are surprised, some of them are excited. This guy, honestly, I said with Kaylee before this, it looks like he was in a kissing booth. And she was like, 25 cents for a pufferfish kiss. It was adorable.
We could have put him on that.
It's adorable. So
All
each one's totally different. But here's the big boy. This is from the Rainbow. You guys see we have our Rainbow Meridian here with our Sticky Lollies collaboration. And my dad made this one. And look at those fish eyes. I mean, those are popping off. I don't know if I'd want to give that guy a kiss. It looks like he might like eat my bottom lip, but he is looking sweet. Extra tail fins down here, GA stamp. These are one of a kinders, guys. We're not going to replicate any of these. There's too many moving parts, too elaborate of a piece. And these are really incredible pieces of work by my dad. And here's the other one that I'm honestly a little more inclined to for two reasons. A little more, it's totally carpish.
Yeah.
A little more curve to him. He's totally in the water, moving around. You got a color reaction between the gold and the green that's making it really crazy on these fins. And then if you listen into my mic, he's got some serious scaly texture on here.
You calling him scaly?
I'm calling him a little scaly. He looks a little more pleasing on the facial front of things. But
he's on the chopping block.
He is on the chopping block. The knife's ready to go.
I was like, we gotta lighten him up. I'm like, put some lemons in there and the dill. I think, you know, I have to admit. So Angus at Alfred University was like, hey everyone, put your website on there. And there's all this conceptual art going on and everything. And it's like, yeah, here's our business. We make fish.
We make conceptual fish.
And here's our high-tech gallery display.
It is pretty high-tech, though, I gotta say. I mean, we could sit down real quick and bring out a knife and chop these carrots up, but we're not gonna do that, guys.
Oh, we could?
We got a few more available, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10, and obviously we got multiples of the mini hanging brand new carrots that we think will look incredible right above your kitchen sink with the light shining on it, staring at carrots while you're doing the dishes.
So as we make more of these, we'll hang them together in packs of 3, and you'll get to check them out. They're pretty cool. All right.
Let me just brainstorm.
I know, but your mic's on.
It's off.
All right. So why they're doing that, let me show you this. So this is, I made a discello earlier, and I made a small mini one. So let me hold it up. It's kind of hard to see. Let me find a good place to show the pattern. Okay, so these hang onto the wall, and how do they do that? See this little silver thing? It's super cool. This is a company, it's called Hang Your Glass. It's a super sturdy, super strong glue on it that holds that in place. And then, excuse me, this little clip goes into your wall, and the glass slides right on that.
All right. Yeah, well, yeah, you got the big pipes up there, perfect. Well, guys, I think we got a pretty exciting one for you tonight. It's been a really fun show. We've got some good things happening, and Jason and I were talking all day about the idea of a golden carrot.
Ah.
So we got about 15 minutes for the giveaway, and we were just talking, we want to make a carrot a little more than just a golden carrot. We're going to make it a genetically mutated, two-headed golden carrot.
Twice as good.
Twice as golden. So I think that's double the luck for whoever wins this. The third aspect of luck is obviously that you won a golden carrot, but we will be giving this one away next week. We're not going to get too crazy with it. Originally, I thought about making a carrot like this big. One carrot that big would probably be the case, but if we're going to genetically modify this guy with our hands, then maybe we make it like this tall with 2-headed sprouts and 2 bushels of carrot golden action.
Cool.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Jason, next time you walk by the garage, will you turn it off?
I got it.
Got the eyes in there, we don't need it, so Jake just turned it off. Deanna says, nice hardware. Yeah, I wish we could invent this. Whoever invented this got a nice little patent on it, and all the glass people are using it. But it's super easy, it functions. What type of glue? They give you a glue with it. I have no clue. It's some super heavy duty glass to metal glue, but when we glue it to the glass, it all comes together. And we're gonna be doing all kinds of those discellos. We're doing a pattern, a series of them this summer. We redid the gallery wall and they're super cool. So we're gonna make a bunch of them. Sometimes some of the jobs that we have, the larger scope jobs, if you go back and watch Sunday's video, you'll see some work that Chris is working on. We get ideas from the larger installations that we do, and then we take them down a notch so that they match a home or that they're affordable and people can enjoy them. I really love large installations, and I love going in an office building or a corporate building and seeing large installations, but sometimes you want something for your house. And we do commission work, just like many artists that are out there. This carrot is solid, so there is no blowing. It looks like he's on a blow
one
pipe,
more coat.
but it's actually a solid pipe this time. How many coats of the color? Jake, is it orange and gold?
Just gold, baby.
This is like
Bling
the golden
bling
ticket.
special. I'm really contemplating hard here how I'm gonna make the split head, and I think I'm gonna start that process right here, right now.
So last summer and the summer
it's not too
before, I
droopy,
volunteered at an organic farm. And sometimes when you were working out in the farm,
It does look like a bone, oh my gosh.
you'd
A
pull out
two-ended one of
carrots that
those?
had double heads. So that's what Jake's
Totally.
doing. The mutant carrot, or how many of you guys have grown carrots and you pull them out of the ground and they're wrapped around each other? Like, how does that happen? How do they grow that way? So all of a sudden Jake's gonna say, I'm gonna start making dog bones.
Yeah, I mean, geez, that's what Jason was saying. It looks just like a bone.
So we do have all kinds of different shears. There's a large pair of shears. He could snip this right down the middle if he wanted. The tricky part about that is it makes these two like super floppy separate pieces, and you're spinning the pipe, so it's really difficult to manage. All right, Julie Flynn says she's gonna come by and bring us some treats.
Yeah, Julie.
All right, we don't say no. So how do you shape solid glass? How many people saw the show Blown Away Again? So solid glass is completely
give me a
different to shape it because it's not hollow. You can use the taglia, you can use scissors, you can use different tools because it's, it will hold its heat longer. You have more time to shape it. So swinging the pipe is how he stretched the glass out. And then he's going to use the diamond shears at some point to kind of give all those bumps in a carrot. I wish I had a real carrot with me. But you know how like carrots get all those bumps down the length of them? But he's
crazy.
got two heads to do it to now. Kelly Robinson just ordered a puffer fish.
All right, Kelly. Bet Riker's gonna be having a good time with that one. It's looking pretty good. Sure doesn't look like a carrot right now, but it'll get there. Don't you fret. I'm talking to myself here a little bit.
So your mic is on. I'm sure you guys can hear the sound. The glass is a little cooler. Was your mic on?
Yep.
So the glass is a little cooler. That metal tool, as it hits the glass, was making a bunch of sound. Peanuts says she got a purple carrot.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Oh, you know what? She has a horse. And horses like carrots.
That's what carrots are used for.
Yeah, maybe that one needs to hang in the barn.
Don't let the horse nibble on that one.
No, it won't be
Whatever you
pretty.
do, Tanya.
I was looking at a seed catalog when I was down in Florida.
Yeah,
they
start it
have
up.
carrots that were actually like 3 feet long. They have a little girl holding them up, and she's just about as tall as the carrots. And it's totally crazy. I don't even understand what kind of soil you could grow a carrot that long in. Pretty crazy.
Here comes the carrot marks.
Wah, wah,
That's how you know it's a
wah.
carrot, because it grew out of the ground with all sorts of lines of growth.
So you're going to put 2 green tops on each side of that, right?
2 gold tops.
Oh, the tops are going to be golden too?
Mm-hmm.
I see. William Lutz says, cheers to the gathering point.
Yeah.
We kind of like that too. We're bringing people together. We're gathering them. We're sharing a story.
Does it look like a carrot yet?
It looks like a Y. Why? Why?
Why are we making carrots?
Deep contemplation. Here comes the golden.
Golden
Top.
topper.
Remember Carrot Top? Does anyone know who a comedian? What happened to Carrot Top? Does he still exist? Jake's special Carrot Top making tool
The
technique.
tweezers. I didn't design that technique actually, but we've had a great time using it. I remember this was one of the first pieces that we all made together on the live shows in the very first episodes when I came back to Michigan at that quarantine of last year. I feel like we should have the calipers out right now.
So it's going to be 1 year.
No, we don't need them.
I think next week is 1 year.
Yeah.
Because your birthday's coming up. What?
Woohoo.
Jake has a birthday. It's your
I'm a human.
birthday.
Yeah.
He's going to be 42.
Yep. Got a great skincare routine. Look at this move that Mom suggested while we were making carrots today.
It's kind of interesting. It almost looked like coral there for a second.
It does look a little coralish.
You know how coral grows? Yeah.
Now I'm gonna bend it down so my center of this pipe is with the other side of the carrot.
That's a good
And
way
this
to keep
guy's
it.
gonna need the doors open when we finish up this second top here for sure.
It's going to be a jumbo size.
But I will bend it up a little bit so that we don't have to get too crazy with it.
All right, Carrot Top is still out there.
Is this the Juan?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gotta get a little hot.
Oh, Dee, is that how they
Totally.
do the carrots? They put them in a drain pipe?
Yep.
Interesting.
You know.
So it also looks like a tree branch. Glass will have these moments where there's a lot of inspiration taken from nature. Yeah, all the time. So as you're doing one piece, all of a sudden you look and you're like, hey, that looks like this. Why didn't I think of that?
Just like the bone situation.
Tomorrow, Jake's not working tomorrow, but one day
I'll
he'll
be
make a
in
bone.
here for the anneal reveal. We're gonna get that going, guys. I'm excited to open this thing up tomorrow.
It's gonna, I'm telling you, it's a farmer's market.
It is a farmer's market in there. Jason hit it on the spot.
Maybe we'll have to take like a basket and put it by the annealer to unload it.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds pretty good.
So when this gets reduced, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, guys, it's not reduced yet. We have no iridescence on the gold, but it's about to get pretty bling blingy around here.
So reduced means it's going to be like this shiny metallic.
This carrot's insane. I've never put a neckline in at such an angle either.
Sharon, yes. I don't even understand the conversations that sometimes happen here. I don't know much about Carrot Top, the comedian. Was he any good? Do people like him?
Oh, I don't know about him either.
I mean, I remember seeing him, but I never
All
liked
right.
live comedy that much, so.
All right, folks, there is your two-headed carrot giveaway that someone will be winning.
Are you torching the tip before you reduce?
That's a great idea, Mom. We'll get a little heat. I'll take one flash. We'll give it one more heat here, and then we'll do the reduction
Chris
before I bring it
Nordine's
over.
in the house.
Do you want me to open the door?
Nah. Yeah, you might as well. You're right.
So opening the door just means
Great
making the glory
suggestions.
hole larger.
Just one should be fine. Yeah.
So that'll
Thank
warm
you.
you up. Aha. So Carrot Top got some plastic surgery. Now after the show, I'm gonna have to go like look him
Reduction,
up.
yep. Here comes the bling bling, folks. I'm getting this tip ready to go, ready to come off the pipe. And now here comes the iridescence. I'm gonna hold it in there as long as I can control it to get as much bling bling as possible.
Is that like a technical term, bling bling?
Yeah.
Bling bling bling.
There he is.
Wait, hold still.
I can't.
All right, now the boys hustle. Do 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 do.
You
This
could
is,
turn that
let's
thing up a
see.
little bit.
It looks like chicken feet right now.
Oh my God.
Next week's product.
Great.
Chicken feet.
Oh my God. Come on, there's so much potential for some golden action and luck. Chicken feet.
I love it. Sandy, listen to your mother. Oh my God.
How are you going to take it away?
All right. Two-stemmed chicken foot action.
Oh my God. And away it goes. Dun 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 dun. Oh, stamp it. What the heck?
That was tough, but it didn't break. It's all good. That's a strong golden carrot.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't the GA stamp.
Oh.
Jeez,
Yeah, we'll sign it. We're
man.
going to sign it. Guys, that was a golden carrot. There was no spot for a GA stamp on that thing.
What do you mean, the chicken feet? What?
Holy moly.
All right.
Well, we got 3 minutes left, folks, so why don't we take it over here and take a good look at things. That was a beautiful show.
Katie said she's just loving it.
Awesome. Well, it's good having a fun time like that without the master glass blower around, and
He's watching.
it's a beautiful thing that we've got such an amazing crew. It sets things up and makes everything roll smoothly. We're really
We got
dialing
Gus at the
into
Gus stop. We
dialing
got
into our
Kaylee taking your orders,
really dialing into our systems around here.
getting the systems down.
And it's running smooth, and we really appreciate it and love everything that's going on, you guys. So many thanks to you guys and what's going on, and we appreciate, like I said again, you guys being flexible and working with our changes, and nothing's ever set in stone. We're testing out the waters with all kinds of things. We're gonna have more information on my dad and I's show coming up real soon. We're gonna have 2 teaser shows for you guys this month where we'll do a show through our live video through the Glass Academy as we normally would for you guys and show you what that show will be like. But
Cool.
that's the plan.
All right, we got a winner for a piece. Someone's gonna get the golden carrot. We'll do fresh glass carrots, one more round of the table. Thank you all for watching Tuesday nights Glass Academy Live. Catch us on Facebook, join our YouTube channel, enter the contest, and you'll know everything that's going on. Thanks so much. It's been a pleasure working with you.
All right, everybody.